Feels like love, Cupid made a shot.
Hi guys, welcome and welcome back. I hope you're having a beautiful day today. Today we're going to be creating some fall inspired nail art using the pumpkin candy collection from Yogurt Nail Korea. I absolutely love their polishes. Their formula is so beautiful. Once you really learn how to work with it, it honestly self levels like a dream. It is so pretty. I love it. Okay, sorry, back to the nail design. So what I wanted to create for this nail design, I wanted to actually try something I've never done before, which I do often. But how else are you ever supposed to try something? So I wanted to try to do where almost every nail is different. Now, I don't think that really came out in this design because I kind of went to my old ways and found ways to tie nails into each other, which I don't think you're supposed to do when you do like almost every nail different. I really don't know. I need to figure out. Actually, I'm going to ask my group, or I'm going to ask you guys, is there a name for that? If a design like every nail is just different? No, I don't know. Like it's driving my brain crazy to try to think of that. So anyways, I'm going to go in and I want to do 2 tortoise nails. I do them in 2 different tones. So the first one is a little bit more on the brownie or darker side, and the other one's a little bit more on the yellowy orangier tone side. So I think that is really cool, trying it 2 different ways. And then for this nail, I really just want to put a little bit of each color down. I really like the way that this looks. This is kind of similar to the original idea that I had. I think I'm still going to do the original idea, to be honest. I have all the stuff there and it's ready for me to do it, so I really want to do it before fall like disappears and we're already, into white winter. But getting back to this design, so I really just wanted this to kind of like just be a fun little nail. All the colors blend together nicely, and that's the thing about Yogurt Nail, their colors do truly blend beautifully. Like if you want that beautiful ombre, try Yogurt Nail. I'm telling you, their colors just whoop right together. So pretty. This green is everything in life. I don't know, I think I'm a green girl. I didn't realize I was, but I've been loving greens. Oh my god. So this one I want to do a full cover nail with the full green. I'm also going to go in, we're going to bring in some 3D elements in here. We're going to bring in some crystals. We're going to bring in some caviar beads, some charms. I actually like redid a charm. I had a charm that had all these pearls on it and I wanted it to have like matching crystals, so we do to do all that. Here is what the 5 bases look like for the nail. I'm going to go in, I had this idea to do like a puffy purse. I don't know, guys. Like I said, this design, it started completely different than what it is on what you guys see, to be honest. I don't even know how it came there. My inspiration was trees. That's still my original inspiration. I'm still going to do that design, but then I was like, oh, you need to challenge yourself more, try these different things. Yeah, and I did, and I loved it. Actually, it was really fun. But now all I can think about is the tree nails. Okay, so back to this. I want to give a little definition. I'm sorry I didn't leave that part in. I tried originally to do a 5-leaf flower, and I felt like it was just a little too tropical vibe. So I did the 3-leaf. Was giving me a little bit more of a sunflower vibe. So I do want to kind of, I don't know, highlight it, I guess you would say. So I want to bring in a little bit of color into it and just kind of make it pop a little bit, as well as for the clear. Now the Kumi Gel clear, I honestly feel is not the clearest. I do feel it is quite cloudy in my opinion. I still really do like the texture and how to work with the Kumi Gels. So I have the Crestania Neri clear. I'm going to try hers next to see how clear it was, because it wasn't that clear when I was trying to mix in some gold leaf into that. Which I think is coming soon. So this one I also want to add a little gold leaf into it. I think it looks so pretty. I love the gold leaf in a tortoise nail. It just gives it that little bit of elegance. Absolutely gorgeous. I do believe I even add a little bit to the flower. Again, I'm trying to tie all the nails in, but I think it's my old ways telling me to do that and not how the design is supposed to be, because I think all the nails are supposed to be just different. Like they don't tie in at all. They're just different. So that's really actually difficult for me to do. I'm so used to doing a nail design where at least your pinky and your thumb are, tying in with each other, or there's 2 nails that are kind of tying in with each other. Like it's a cohesive look. I guess that's what I want to say. And as much as these nails don't look cohesive when you have every nail different, it's such a fun and funky vibe. Like it really is like Rebecca does nails. Her style of nail art that is like, I wish I could do that. I'm trying to learn to just do almost like, honestly, kind of what your client would say. I know you can't see my little quotations, but like what your client would say. I want this, instead of going to be like, no, this looks better. So I'm trying my best to try to like, get out of my own comfort zone. So this nails set definitely put me out of my comfort zone. And I love that I was able to use so many different products. I used, again, we have the gold leaf, we have chrome paint I brought out. So this one I really wanted to do. My idea was doing the 3D elements, right? So the chrome, the 3D, I see a lot of that. So I was like, oh, perfect. But I think where I messed up and I brought my own my old self into it is I actually added a charm to this nail. I know. And I think that is where it started. And then I added the purse charm. And then, extra things came, flatback rhinestones and all these things. So I think that's where I messed up. If I would have left it alone and not put the bow on this nail, which you'll see at a shake of a lamb, I believe I would have almost achieved that look. But then I don't know what happened. I got carried away. I seen a pretty charm. I was blinging. I don't know. All those things happened. It's still cute. Let me know down below what your thoughts are. So I did go ahead and use a gel paint. Now the gold for the gel paint that I picked was a little bit more bronzier than I wanted, so I am going to go down with this Diami gel. It's like a nuance gel, so it's like a, I don't want to say 3D, but it'll hold textures quite nicely. So I'm going to use that because I do want it built up a little bit, and then I'm going to go over with the Nail Bio Gold. I 100% highly recommend their gold chrome. It is the perfect gold. Absolutely love it. So I'm going to go down with their gold chrome, getting more of the gold that I wanted to pull in. And like I said, this one was just a little bit too bronzy, especially now that we've added caviar beads that are gold. I want to keep a similar tone of gold through that. So I did grab the Nail Bio gold chrome, which is honestly like, why have you not having it? Is it in your cart? You better add it to the cart. I'm telling you, you'll thank me later. It's perfect. And for this one, I thought we would go ahead and add some rhinestones. So all the rhinestones I use, flatback ones, are all VDD. They're from AliExpress. They're a glass rhinestone. I don't use Swarovskis or anything like that. To be honest, they're kind of hard to find. At least for me. You probably could, to be honest, and go that crazy. I don't know. I personally think, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, that these VDD crystals off of AliExpress are gorgeous. Like, you cannot tell me the difference between this and the Swarovski side by side. I need to see it for my own eyes to tell me the big difference in that. I do believe all these are like actual crystals. I'm not sure 100% of like all the stuff, but they are like, I think probably a glass like type of vibe. But they're really, really pretty. So here we go. I don't know. See, it covered up so much of that, like, I don't, like the puffiness of it. I don't know, what do you even call that? Like the texture. Why is my brain not working this morning? Never try to do voiceovers in the morning. So yeah, I feel like it just, I don't know, I covered up majority of the design, and because I did that, it gave the whole look a different look. Do you know what I mean? So the bow threw me in a whole different direction I didn't know I was going in. So I think from there, this little purse. So you see all those little crystals in the purse? They used to be pearls. I nipped them off and used the same rhinestones that we're using as the purse, almost like the purse chain. Perfect for that strap. I think it does tie it in really nicely. So this is a clear Kumi gel that I'm using. I'm going to add a little bit of the gold leaf in there and just break it up just to give it, again, I want to go for a fall, so I want the goldy type of tones, and it really does just pull it in. I think Yogo Mayo has a honey one that's a 3D one that I really want to get. I think that could have worked really, really well. But I'm just going to flat it out, and this is like the puffy part of my purse. I don't know why I thought I wanted this or needed this in my life, but I actually think it turned out really cute, and I do like the way that it kind of came. But I don't know where this thought came from. I just wanted some sort of like puffiness around it to give it, I don't know, like a puffy purse. That's where my brain went. But let me know, guys, down below, is this a set that you would wear? I honestly would wear it. I think it's really fun. I do like the colors. I like everything with it. Maybe I do like it, actually. The more I look at this design, the more I'm like, girl, you low-key actually do like this design. I do like it. It's definitely fun. just don't think it's where my original design went. So I'm like, I didn't really achieve what I was trying to, if that makes sense. But I do really think it's fun. Let me know if you would rock it down below. And this little purse as well, I added a brown heart to the front of it that was not on there. So again, I actually added charms into charms to make it a little bit more custom and fun. So cute. Oh, I love this. I think this is why, but this is where it turned, because it shouldn't have been all the extra fun stuff, I guess, right? But I think it's so fun. I love the way it turned out. Again, let me know down below if you guys would rock a design like this. I'll put a little music and I'll come back in a bit, because I feel like I've just been rambling about who knows even what now. Oh yes, don't forget, you can get any of these products that I'm showing in today's video, mainly all the polishes and 3D stuff, at Sweetie Nail Supply, and you can always use my discount code BlueRose to save yourself 10%. Thank you guys so much to anybody who uses my code. It truly does help. I do earn a small commission for your sale. If you use my code, I'll earn a small commission. So thank you so much. It truly does make the world of difference. I appreciate you. Okay, quick bass. So remember I had facets? Did I have facets on the other one? I don't know. But so I thought I'd put these little facet things around here, which is basically just a flatback rhinestone, and you're covering around it with caviar beads, which does look very, very cute. So I did it on here, and I think I pull it into another nail, and then that's how we did it. That's how we pulled all the nails together, was with some little baby facets. I don't know, guys. I think it's wild. That's wild. It's cute though. All right, I love it. All right, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoy this design. Again, let me know if you would rock it. I think I would. I think I would actually wear it. They turned out really cute. Again, a little bit more 3D elements. They're fun. I do see. It's the bow that you changed the whole design. But the flower, I love that. That's actually one of my favorite nails. And the pinky nail is a little bit more towards what I wanted to do. So I think that's how that will change in the future. But a huge thank you guys so much for watching. Please give the video a huge thumbs up. If you can hype the video, please hype it. I don't know, everybody apparently can hype, but thank you to everybody who chooses to. This is what the final look looks like. And you can change out the ring and middle finger, at least on my fingers you can, because they're the same size. But I like the way that this kind of flowed a little bit better. Oh, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.